Me of my wife. My wife mumbles and I'm hard of hearing.
The yin and the yang.
Yes, and she talks to herself. It's like, yeah, we were meant for each other. Really. The clearer you get on this, the better. The clearer you get on this. What's your ideal customer, or what's your niche?
Do you work on focusing your niche more and more and more? So corporate is quite broad.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how we bring it down is corporate sales.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Other things.
Here's ours.
How I do this. Committed to learning.
Medium to
ongoing
large
sales.
size business, national and ideally global.
Brilliant.
Committed to ongoing training, sales and numbers focused, 10 or more reps, hunters as opposed to farmers, sales staff willing to learn, full management
That's very good.
involvement. You're welcome. Think how brilliant we are. Jeez, imagine you hang around with us for a while.
Start laughing more, definitely.
But what about in my case where everybody's a potential client?
Yeah.
So Martin Lovo in Kliptown, Soweto is not your client.
It's all excluded
Hmm?
parts of the country.
So it's not everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least a, what's that thing, an LSM
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10, because the 1, 2, 3, the whole world's not your market.
And here's another analogy. If you go hunting and you see zebras and lions and kudus and what do you hunt? There's one thing is that they all need it, but what do you want to take home?
Yes, what's your ideal?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, so what we want is yes, okay, everyone. Ideally, if we could get Martin a policy, that would be fantastic. But what's your low-hanging fruit? What's the easy deal? That's what we're after here.
That Martin guy actually.
No, he doesn't even have running water in his. He doesn't have a toilet. He doesn't have electricity. They have Jippo. So please don't tell me that. I'm gonna fight with you. Who's your ideal? When you look at your customers,
There we go.
there we go. When you look at your customers, most of the customers that you have on board, where do they fit in? What do they look like? And then the next thing is, how do you find them? How do you target them? And then you always often it could be like funny things like golf, travel, and garden and home, that kind of thing, expensive homes. So you have and the clearer you get, what are the easy sales? The one you're going to walk in, they've got the need, they've got the money, they've got the budget, they can find the money. Those are the guys you're after. What do they look like? And they're probably working. They probably have income. Yeah.
That's the power of this multi-focus.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's your customer, then why haven't we sold the petrol pump jochie at the garage who filled your tank this morning?
It's true.
Yes. So
Well, look, speaking economically wise, the fastest way you can make money is to sell insurance to a township. If you can create a product that can sell insurance to a township, where you blanket cover the entire township, they all pay you like a monthly living, let's say £5 off there.
yeah.
If you can create a product like that, then you're in it to win a bird.
How big is the if?
Currently standing now, there is no product that can insure a township because the risk is too high.
So that's not your target market. What's your target market now? Not future, now. Which 10 doors could you knock on today and you'd get 5 sales?
So I've got your business owners and staff.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay, let's move on. So, let's start with personal. Have you all got that in? I may have added it into, I'm on the latest version here, because there got to be some perks to having the IP, right? So, even if you find a place somewhere, what's your personal USP? What makes you special? What makes you different? If 4 of us sold insurance, why you? If 4 of us did videos, why you? What's special about you? What do you bring? What's your personal USP? It can be words. Why should people do business with you? If you don't have this in your booklet, then you're on the older version, no worries. Email us, we'll send you a new version. But just find a space anywhere on a piece of paper and just go, what's your personal USP? Why do people buy from you? What have you got?
Yeah. This is one I've got to, the personal, especially the company one especially is going to do a lot of research into figuring that one out.
What are you researching, on the internet or in your own head?
My customer survey, customer satisfaction survey, and also looking at my competitors' USPs and how I stand out in difference. And my I don't know how you call it, the people that inspire me, what their
Your
USPs,
role models.
my role model USPs. But that's part of my goals to do. I just haven't got the chance to get there.
Cool, what's your company USP? Let's go there. Or you work on something else in the meantime. Let's go to company USP. Why should people work with you? What's different about you? So if you need some inspiration, we've got ours at the back again. What makes you different? What makes you special? Why should people do business with you as opposed to your competitor? So for example, one of our biggest is we do the inner and outer game. 1 + 1 = 5. That's huge about what we do. We address from the inside and then we follow up with the external.
Plus your personalities when it comes to your product.
Mm-hmm.
In most training courses, it's a stiff old man that's standing up there telling you this is how it should be, this is how it should be, you guys make it fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to add that fresh, fun,
Invigorating.
you see, and that's actually our other USP is we actually deliver what we promise. So as we move to product USP, I'm just working on bootcamp and rags to riches, and probably just going to work on mostly rags to riches today, because that's one we haven't necessarily focused on.
I have a question that's kind of been bothering me. Do I have a product USP because anybody in my industry has the same products as I sell? We don't have different products.
You actually do have the service USP of the products. You guys have your in-house support, unlike your competitors.
No, we do that. We have that, but you can also get it. Other brokerages can also have that.
Can have, but do they have?
Some of them
Some.
do.
Okay,
So company USP is where you're answering, but product USP is interesting because they can sell Discovery, Santam, Sunlam, whatever. So somehow or other you've got to bring the company one then into that. It's that you serve better, you're more personal, you're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference, something like that. But yeah, your products are the products. So to find a product USP, it's the way you deliver the product, the way you administer the product, possibly.
Okay.
That's important, yeah. But if you can find something, it becomes powerful. Because no one else, none of your competitors have thought of that. And if you can give that to your prospect, they go, oh, interesting, thank you. That's important. Okay. So, rags to riches, what's the USB? So bootcamp, gosh, bootcamp's so huge.
Yeah, it's a long list.
So rags to riches. We get sales people to do what they already know they need to do. So there's business development in here, there's product development in here. Are you clear on yours?
On my product development,
Product
USP,
USP? Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have more.
The fact that we're independent, that does help.
But so have many others. So
See, that's the interesting part. What sets us apart is the advice we can give, and the fact that we're probably one of the best in the West when we've got the awards this year shown.
Boom.
if you're selling in the West Rand, great. We're the best in the West. Sign us.
Actually, we do have a unique product that we're developing, but I need to find out more about it. We're busy with the body corporate product that we're going to sell to Mitchell Federal and them that they can also use it.
Fantastic.
That's a great one.
Okay, so we've reinforced our company USP, our product USP, and our personal USP. Right, so let's go. Now we're on to elevator pitch. So using all of this, your why, your vision, your USPs. And I know, guys, there are lots of different elevator pitches, but when somebody says to you, at a braai, say your braai pitch, what do you do for a living? You don't go, I'm a financial consultant. You say something more. You don't go, whole gobbledygook, this and that, and no, you go, shh, 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 shh. What's that wording? This is so important. This piece here, from here, we get everything. You get your phone pitch, your LinkedIn pitch, your social media message. Every single message you ever do comes out of this elevator pitch. Let's get it nice and clear. So imagine you're at Hirsch's or at a networking event and you've got your 30 seconds to stand up and say what you do. So you can go, morning, my name is, or however you like to start, and go. What is it? But with some edge, something that people are going to go, oh, I want to do business. Do you sell discovery stuff?
We do.
Or you can, right?
We can sell anything.
Awesome.
In fact, we might even convince you not to go to Discovery.
My wife is high up in discovery, bro. It's a difficult one to get around.
Well, we can discuss it.
Okay.
Maybe look at that half
Can we not do this on video?
Don't bash them, yeah. Because they can say, you're distributing for us and you're banging us?
Well, no, I'm independent. I can
No, we were doing work with him.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's also selling them.
Yes.
Well, stating facts. We will, I said we can.
Awesome.
Let's just see.
Right, everyone done?
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so now, in theory, you should be able to take that elevator pitch, copy and paste it into your phone pitch, and then add, hey, good morning, this is Stephen, and then some sort of a close, can I come and see you, I'll be in your area Monday or Tuesday. So it would change a little, you wouldn't do your entire networking elevator pitch, right? But the essence of that should come down into your phone pitch, and this is important because in a minute or two we're going to be, well, in probably half an hour we're going to get on the phones and phone people, and we're going to use the pitch that you're working on now. So just get that.
So this is actually so far the best elevator pitch I've written since the boot camp as well.
Awesome, give it to us.
Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I work for Inter Insurance Company, where we don't just sell independent policies, we also sell independent advice that will keep your that will save you money and keep your property safe. So why not trust the best in the West?
Nice, edgy, I like it. Awesome. All right, David, do you want to share yours?
Oh,
More or less the same?
no, a little different.
Yeah.
So elevator pitch. Hi, we help salespeople set their bank accounts on fire. We do this through our various programs, but specifically today I want to share with you our bootcamp sales training program to help salespeople see more prospects, pitch and close more deals, and bank more money. If you'd like to set your bank account on fire, Vinesh is my name. Sales is my game.
Are you ready? You want to do one?
Yes, sure. It's the same as has been before. Are you tired of stuttering? Rather, share your message in 1,000 words at 25 frames a second. Video engagement by far exceeds text and image on all social media platforms. Let us breathe life into your brand and tell your story. Here's our show reel. Let's chat.
Improved. Cool. Awesome. So let's work on phone pitch, right? Good morning.
Phone pitch.
Yeah, this is your
email pitch. Was it for the wrong one? Okay. Gonna put the old model.
Oh, yeah.
So the old model.
Okay. I've had a see missed update.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we didn't have phone pitch in the
This is the first one, yeah.
right. Find a spot. Find a spot. Don't let little obstacles bother you. Can you
Yeah, I'll show you. Alright, so all you're going to do is you're going to do the big introduction. Hey, good morning, this is, hey Andy, this is me Vinesh Maharaj from Inter Insurance Brokers. And then a little bit of attention grabber, and then your USP.
Yeah, good.
Attention grabber. What's the problem out there? The problem is our solution is, or like your attention grabber is,
Thank you, my apologies.
most people are ignoring your brand because you don't have the right, most brands are ignored because there's not enough attention in the marketplace. We do that at Coquino through 25 frames a second, 1,000 words, bang, bang, bang. So, write the pitch, get to it. Yeah?
Trying to think of that attention grabber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's so much edgy stuff you can do, and part of the phone pitch is just to be fun and relaxed and it doesn't matter the outcome. So, you know, I'm running, hey, good morning, this is your lucky day. I'm phoning you.
Now that gets attention, guys. Who's this whack? What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Have you been waiting for a sign? I'm the sign. What's the time? What's the date? Write that down, because you're going to remember it forever.
Yeah.
It's fucking edgy, man.
As
opposed
my
to,
name is
yeah, I'm phoning from,
City Life, you know.
and they go, how do I get this, like I've just done with this dude,
Get
right?
off the phone.
Yeah. Is that Mr. Van der Staden?
Oh.
I'm already,
Yeah.
I thought it was someone
Yeah.
else.
So,
All right. Good. You've got to get people into an altered state.
Correct.
You've got to
shake them up.
shake them up so they can't go to their normal,
Correct.
their normal get you off the phone mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more on normal defense mode. So, hey, good morning, Andy. It's me, calling from Enton Insurance Brokers. Dude, aren't you tired of brokers trying to sell you insurance? I just had this cat call me now, and I hung up on him.
Yeah.
Stupid shit. And it gets people think out of their comfort zone, their paradigms, their limitations.
There was one LNP's trick long ago. So you phone someone and you go, hey, it's Stephen from Boston. Has anyone mentioned me to you? And no, in fully well, no one. And people go, oh, no, what? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. And then you go on, and it just takes them.
Right.
Like, why hasn't he been mentioned? It was
Right.
very, very clever. It's just psychological.
You send their mind on a different path to answer that question.
Yeah.
Because automatically the other person thinks, okay, my people know him, so
Yeah, and also you're taking control of the call. You're not going, do you have a moment?
Yep.
Oh no. Because when people go, have you got a moment? I go, answered the phone, didn't I?
Right.
If I didn't have a moment, I wouldn't have answered the phone.
Yeah.
So stop asking me stupid questions and get on with it.
Do the stuff.
Have you got something of interest
Of
to me?
importance, yeah.
Catch me quickly or I'm gone.
Yeah.
Because I'm open to suggestions.
Yes.
And we're open to opportunities.
Right.
But then we're going to qualify it quickly in or out. Yeah.
Does that catching thing have to do with what you're about to sell?
It's not even necessary.
Not even necessary. Okay, cool.
But be sure that it's not just humorous or funny to you or an attention grabber. You test it with a few people.
Yeah, I will try that now.
Like, I would never tell a joke on the phone because I'm not funny. Telling jokes, I can be funny in other things.
That's funny. But with yours, if you don't want to say, like, if you go, are you tired of stuttering? I think you're a speech therapist. But are you tired of stuttering when people ask you what you do for a living?
Yeah.
Or are you tired of
There
stuttering
needs to be
when you
context.
explain what you do
Mm.
to people?
Mm.
Then my videos don't stutter. Videos stutter so fast you can't see them at 364 frames an hour. Whatever that is. Because it does stutter, right?
Yeah.
The individual
It's clever.
frames.
They go,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
that's
Speed, you
clever.
don't see the stutter.
That's smart. I like that.
You're welcome, man.
But you know, if you ask me, do you not like the stutter? And then the stutter is almost like a negative, like, do you not like being disabled?
Yeah.
You know, but and
Yeah.
it depends how people frame the question or frame the word for themselves. So if I said stutter to you, it may not be that meaning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
So the concept around that was, are you tired of struggling to say what you
Articulate
do,
your words.
to articulate
Yeah, that's very good.
your words? So that's really where that comes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
And
Let's
that's
stay focused a bit.
fully focused.
All right.
I'm ready for you.
Okay. Your phone pitch done?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, okay, I need another minute. Okay, I'm done.
Still.
Okay. So we've spent quite a bit of time. So for those of you who may have clicked in via video, what you need to do is just write an email pitch, and at the back of your manual, I think there's an email pitch that we use as a template, and then your LinkedIn pitch. But it's basically got the essence of your elevator pitch and your phone pitch in it. So get onto that right now. Pause the video and do those two quickly, and then we will get on to the next part, which is, and I have it and I can email all of you, is actually a Franco list, or a list of prospects. So you need to have a list of prospects always, and who you are planning to call, all right, and keep that topped up. Because if you have a list of prospects, you can never feel worried about the future, because you've got people to phone. And then so the next thing is, let's write down a couple of people we want to get hold of, and then we're going to actually go into following up on some hot deals. That's not in the manual, so we're going to follow up for 10-15 minutes on deals that are hot at the moment. So some of those prospects. So next time you'll have written prospects from today, phone them, and then the next time you can be following up on those people right now. So just find a place, write down there possibly, and just write down a whole bunch of prospects that you want to call. So we've got ours somewhere else. I'm just going to cut and paste them into here. So we're moving out of the inner game, and now we're moving into action stations, right? So if you're on the video there, just take 5 minutes to list all of the prospects that you need to be chatting to. And we've got a whole bunch here.
If I don't have prospects, it's going to cold calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have some
Well,
follow-ups?
you'll cold call a prospect, right? So whoever you're going to cold call, that's a prospect.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're actually suspects technically, because they might be, but that's what we mean. People you want to call, not. So there, I mean, in sales it's quite funny. You can go from suspect, that's quite large, people that you get off a list and you just phone in cold. When you make an appointment with them, they become a prospect, right? When you've presented to them, and then they become stronger, you know. And then when you've quoted, it's stronger. And then when they've paid, they become a customer.
Okay.
Yeah. So you move them through. So it's actually suspects we're after now. Who are you going to call? So you might have a list that you bought from some agency. Those are all suspects or prospects. But you can bring them in, and there's your list.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you say that, last week you had a call from a guy. Did you do the deal?
They already done it previously.
Fantastic. You should give us a video testimonial about that. It would be really nice. Last week at Rags to Riches, I called somebody, and within a week I made how much commission do you think you made?
I made 25% of the whole policy, so it's going to be about 500 grand a month. It's more policy, but
Sure.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fantastic. Well done, man. Is he the guy you said you need to get to boot camp? Same guy?
yes, it's his father. He's
Okay. You're still working that?
yes, I'm still waiting to hear back from the father.
Super. Super.
Right. So I've got a whole bunch of
Follow-ups.
suspects. Right. So you've got a couple. Just write down a couple of people's names that you want to phone, and we're going to get to that in a minute. So I'm going to swap this around in my manual so that it's in a better. So right, we're going to get. So who are 2 or 3 prospects right now that you can follow up with? Now, ideally, these are people that you've quoted, and you're following up to close a deal or make an appointment to close the deal. We're following up on deals. So we're going to get on the phone and follow up on that. So for the sake of the video, you can just pause the video now while we take 10 minutes to phone some people.